Hi, YouTube. Welcome in. Wave 24 on Ascension 19. Sniper, I'm not playing Minecraft with my wife. I'm glad that you have a lot of fun with it, but I don't. So we're currently on wave 25, and I am in a cheeky situation. The wave 25 boss on Ascensions is going to destroy your best towers, and that amount is based on the total number of towers of your best tower or tower type. And that tower type is based upon total damage. So whichever one of your towers has the most total damage will be the tower that gets destroyed, or that tower type. So right now, all of my arc towers have a really high crit chance. Look at that, 100, 100, 94, etc. And so if I were to lose 5 of my arc towers, I would lose 500 crit chance, basically, which is awful. However, my volcano mortars that I previously deleted, all of them, while they were a high level, most of their damage comes from the burn effect, because I have magma field really high up. And so what I'm doing to get out of this tricky situation is I have a bunch of mortar towers, and I'm gonna have, I think 9 is how many I need, if I remember the previous rounds correctly. And I am trying to kill enough or do enough damage to where these mortar towers, see that? They overtake my arc towers if they do enough damage quick enough before the boss spawns. This is a very unique and rare situation. I knew that my arc towers and mortar towers were competing for total damage max spawns, and I thought that I played smart enough to make sure my mortar towers were gonna be number 2. But I clearly have made a mistake, and so I'm trying to fix that here. So let's see if we can get, boom, see, mortar towers are now ahead. Now I'm gonna go in and delete all my mortar towers. I just want to change the keybind from my middle mouse key to delete instead. That way I can click and delete. And I don't have to move my other hand over. So now you'll see which tower type gets destroyed, you ask? Well, I have one single mortar tower, and I can't figure out where it is. Is it in the smoke? Oh, there it is. Okay, look, see, 0 mortar towers, 7 arc towers. Let's see what happens. Hey, look at that. The boss spawned, did not destroy any of my towers, because I already destroyed them all. So now I'm gonna rebuild all of those towers. It's just a little tricky because I'm still gonna lose the round. I'm having a very hard time getting past this round. I have already sacrificed, and I've spent all my gold maxing out everything that I can think of. I guess I could try getting 2 more spell energy to do 3 signs of death to apply 3 stacks of victim trait. But I think the little guys are getting through too, if I'm being completely honest. So let's just see what happens. I'm gonna throw on... Yeah, I'm gonna throw on a mortar tower or 2 right here. That way they get a nice juicy fire rate bonus. And then I want some spread out around the map to hopefully murder the weak ones. So I'm gonna have these people target the biggest group with the least health. Do any of these enemies have immunity? I don't know if that's a thing yet. Oh yeah, see, some of these enemies do have immunity. So I'm going to have one of my mortar towers actually target enemies that have immunity. I think that'll hopefully prevent my Raven towers from getting a shot or two eaten from them. So we'll do immunity, largest group, least health. And then I still have 173. At this point, I think I'll try building another arc tower. Actually, no. Mortar towers are going to make more of a difference. Just because my arc towers are really only good due to their super high crit chance that I scaled earlier. At this point, they're not going to produce as much damage as this nasty magma field. I mean, honestly, doing 3 stacks of the victim trait is something that's new for me. And then I think all of my mortar towers... Oh, wow, I think I maxed out their range, but I meant to max out their fire rate. Oh, well. Let's just see what happens, guys. I honestly don't quite remember. I'm pretty sure these barrier guys fuck me up. So we're gonna go barriers. And then most health. Or we'll do barriers, elite, most health. Or we'll do barriers, elite, spawners. I like that. Wow, this elite is really gonna get through. Oh my god. Yeah, his barrier is really protecting all of these guys. Jeez. Yeah, I need to wipe that elite's barrier. That was very, very clear to me there. Spooky dookie, guys. So here I am with my 11 mortar towers, once again, asking for your support. Okay, nice. There's the W. And then I'm just curious to see what happens if I leave those there. Like, maybe if I put all of these mortar towers, maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll leave all of these mortar towers here. They'll apply a bunch of burn early on, and then I'll delete them and move them all. Oh, but wait, the motherfucker's gonna demolish them all. Oh, I forgot about that. Ah! Not my mortar towers! Yo, honestly, that's a good looking thumbnail. Hold on, let me spam. Oh my god, he didn't even destroy those. How funny. Okay. Yeah, let me try rebuilding them over here, and I'll put them all on these damage tiles. That's something I haven't tried before. I don't think it'll work, but we can try, right? And that's all I'm gonna do for now. Oh yeah, look, they're just completely regenning off of all of that. Let's just see what happens. All right. Look at that. It's this shield motherfucker. Yo, how funny is this? Burn, motherfuckers! Damn, not enough still. I mean, is it even close on the boss? Yeah, it's not even close. Oh, hold on. It could be close on the boss. Oh, what a disaster. What a terrible, terrible run. Okay, okay, so let's try this again. But this time I'm purely going to upgrade my Raven Towers. Hey! Not allowed! Because it's the barriers from the single target barrier pre-pull. That's what's getting me killed. Okay. Now the question is, what do I actually want to boost on these Raven Towers? I feel like their range is all adequate. Oh, well, this dude's range isn't. This dude's range is ass. What about this dude? Yeah, this dude's range is terrible too. Yeah, and this dude's range is good. So I'm trying to find the highest fire rate, highest range tower. But honestly, I don't think the return on investment's going to be worth it. I feel like we need to go for cheap upgrades on all the new mortar towers that I build. So I'm going to change from the range upgrade. I'm going to change it to the fire rate upgrade. And then I'm also putting them all in radius of this, my runestone towers. Nice. Okay, here we go. Maybe this round will go better. Oh, I can't forget to change these. So barrier carrier elite most forward. Man, why do all the barrier carriers have to just pull up in one large group, you know? Like, it really is those barriers that are causing all these fuckers to get through. I don't even think I'm gonna be able to do enough damage to kill the boss, even if I do kill all these mobs. And that's just so many getting through. Is there anything else I could do differently that you guys think? Maybe I just build a bunch of runestone towers, because they ignore barriers, and I put all of those up front. I guess that's a strategy I could try to employ. Yeah, I'm not opposed to that. Oi! Nice. Okay. Oh wait, there's still one of these fuckers. Where do you think would be a good spot to put him? Around these guys? Dang, I could only build 4. Alright, yeah, barrier carrier. Focus until death. Get him. Okay. And then I guess I could try... Yeah, just like 1 or 2 mortar towers. I mean, look, this is probably going to fail miserably. I don't want to deny that. But it's worth a shot. What do these enemies even have? A bunch of armor? What are the, His effect hadn't triggered yet. How embarrassing. Oh my god. Now that's a bunch of baloney. Oh, wait, hold on. The fucker needs to show up. Okay, there we go. Oh, I was actually only able to build 3. Jesus. All right. Okay. All right. Come on, baby. Oh, wow. The barriers definitely spawned in more convenient times, so that's good. Yo, this could work. No, fuck. Oh. This motherfucking elite, dude. Fuck this skeleton mage ass bitch. Oh. When are we gonna beat this run, guys? When are we gonna beat Ascension 19? Gain 2 chests? That could be good, but not for that 30 HP. That's ridiculous. Honestly, I just want to reroll for a little bit. So we're gonna go to comfort mode. I'm gonna power through to wave 10. And I'm just gonna try to get, what's it called? To wave 10 and then restart. And we'll just do that over and over again. Hold on, I messed up the build order. Sorry, I bought the wrong thing. There we go. Because what I can do is I can power through and get to wave 10 so quickly. And comfort mode exists once you lose normal mode 7 times. Believe me, that was a chore. But I got it done for you guys. And yeah, we're just gonna keep moving my towers up, walking them forward, clicking through the rounds as fast as possible. How sad that I lost at wave 24. That boss sucks, guys. Ah, his effect is so nasty. Okay, so you see, as soon as you beat wave 9, if you restart, you're Gucci. You're Gucci gang. But I did not get what I'm looking for, which is burden cart and some sort of resource bonus. It's not very realistic, but it is hopeful. You know, I have hope. Because what do we have if we don't have hope, you know? And like, I'm just sad because I have tried to beat this Ascension so many times. And Ascension 18 as well. Ascension 18 got me good. To where this is the lengths that I'm going to now, guys. It's like I'm gonna reroll until I get a start that I can go with well. And it's tough too, because sometimes I get the right start in terms of resources, but then the map is just terrible and it's a highway. Like this is turning out to be an okay map, right? Because I have this loop-de-loop here, and it'll probably have to curve back this way. Like this map would work great. Gain 2 chests. Yep. Nope. Nice. I forgot to put a worker into wood. So I'm too lazy to move all my towers now, so we're just gonna sit right here. It'll be okay. Nice. Oh wait, one more wave. Come on. Ugh, no burden cart. Come on, game. Help me out here. Yeah, I found that if you place towers in pairs of 2, it seems as though you're more able to move up. See, this would be a great map for an Ascension run, kind of. Honestly, not really, because the gap is a little big. Well, no, I think it would actually. Oh, yeah, if it's looping back this way, this would be a fucking phenomenal map. Oh, my God. You put a little Raven Tower right over there? God damn. Oh, yeah, some Ravens right here. Come on. Am I excited for Subnautica 2? Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not excited for it at all. And I think that's gonna hurt the feelings of some of my OG viewers, because that's actually the first game that I've streamed. But I really don't like playing games when they first came out. As counterintuitive as that sounds, because I am almost exclusively playing new games these days because they're all like early access. But I don't like playing games that are popular that are new. I don't know. It just like stresses me out. It's just like, I know for a fact that right now there are thousands of people playing this game that are probably doing a better job than I am. And that's just like, I don't know, it scratches, it makes my brain malfunction. So it's like, all right, I would rather play other games, let the hype die down, let other people figure out the game, and then I can have my chatters like backseat for me. You know, I really enjoy the backseating aspect of streaming, because it's just like I gotta learn from y'all, you know. So I do have actually a little bit of a hard time playing new games when they first drop. Exactly, monkey. Exactly. And another thing too is like on those more popular games, I mean, this hasn't been my personal experience because I haven't really gone through it, but my intuition tells me that there will be a lot more negativity about the game, or just negativity from people in general, because they're gonna be there just having a lot of expectations for the game, right? Or having a lot of expectations out of me doing my little preview of the game. Whereas if it's an OG game, just an older one, anyone that goes to watch it, for the most part, has played the game themselves or knows about it. And so it allows for me to have a much more backseaty experience. And also, like, how do I say this? People that show up aren't there to judge the game and check it out, for the most part. For the most part, they're there to revel in the nostalgia of the game and see someone else experience it for the first time. And so I feel as though I'm lucky and I'm blessed with not getting very much hate, because the people that are showing up to my streams aren't just internet people looking for video games to watch or to judge, right? They're people specifically being like, ooh, I wonder if someone's playing this game or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm just fucking crazy and ranting over here, but that's how I feel. Llama God! Yo, Llama God, I just want to say, dude. You're... Hey! Hey! Get that out of here! Get it out of here! I just want to say... You're killing it, brother. Hang in there. Wow. Dude, Llama God, how is your content creation journey going? For those of you that are new here, he is a content creator himself. Check him out. Yo, why is Burden Cart just not showing up? Like, I feel like this game knows what I'm trying to do. And is like, Ooh, sniper. Hey, I'm gonna hydrate, okay? Don't yell at me. Hey, Elite, get out of my face. Yeah, Llama God, I have been, man. There's this wonderful person. His name is Christian. He's from Norway, which is super cute. And yeah, he's just a really, really generous man. It's crazy. I'm shocked. Or, I mean, I don't know if he's a man. But... Dude, you're so sweet. Dude, honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't want your name to be up there. Because I want you to enjoy a stress-free experience where you don't feel any sort of obligation. You know? Because if you're hoping for one day, it sounds to me like that's sort of a financial concern of yours. And it's like, dude, if you have any amount of money and it's like a little rare for you to have money, do not spend it on me, please. Go get yourself a new Lego set, you know? Oh, you get it over the summer. Are you a little lawnmower, dude? Bro, if you showed up at my door and was like, sir, I'm selling homemade applesauce. Would you buy some? I'd be like, sure, buddy. How much is it? And then if you told me anything above $2, I'd be like, no, get the fuck out of my face. For legal reasons, that is a joke, okay? Blueberries? Hold on, is that a play on words? Or are they like blueberries and berries is some sort of noun that I don't know about? Dude, because if there's something called blueberries, that's hilarious. Welcome to Blueberries. Oh, okay, okay. It is just the blueberry. Dude, maybe I should open up like a restaurant that serves just waffles and pancakes with blueberries. And I'll pretend like my name is Barry and I'll call it Blueberries. And it'll just be like blueberry syrup, blueberries, blueberry pancakes, blueberry waffles, blueberry croissants. Blueberries. You know, like I'll special order blueberries from Japan or something. You know, Japan has these crazy good strawberries. I don't know what they're called, but look, just look at this. Look at this. Oh, what just happened? I just opened the Matrix. Fancy strawberries, Japan. Kirameki, I think. Yeah, look at this, dude. $238 for just strawberries. Kirameki, baby. It means glitter. Conical shaped strawberry sparkles. Yeah, it's literally just strawberries. Crazy, I know. Oh, wow. 31 bushes? Okay. I'm not getting burden cart. Fuck this. We'll just go for a chest and burden cart. Or here, you know what I need to do? I'm going to re-roll until burden cart shows up. Oh. Okay, now I'm gonna reroll. I don't know why, but I feel like doing some fake rerolls, like reset the simulation, you know? Now the aliens that control all of us. Oh, what the fuck? They're thrown off my scent. Dude, that's legit. Dude, do you want to go into business with me? I just need you to legally change your name to Barry. That way we can open up our restaurant together. I mean, if you're not okay with that, I get it, but you're missing out on millions of dollars. Just so you know. Wow, you would do $3 for me? Hell yeah, dude. Wait, you sell 1 to 2 pounds of blueberries for $4? What? That's not okay. Are you kidding me? Hold on. I need to Google this off screen. Blueberries Walmart. Yeah, $7 for 18 ounces. How many ounces are in a pound? Does anyone know? Can anyone help me? Is it 16? I'm pretty sure it's 16. So you're selling them for cheaper, actually. Damn, what the fuck? Bro, this is what Trump does for the economy. I love blaming the current president for something that is absolutely not their fault. Like, were you guys part of the meme of like, thanks Obama? Because like, there's literally nothing Obama could do about this, but I'm gonna blame Obama. And it's frustrating because the political climate in America right now is terrible, right? And so, anytime I do bring up Trump, it's like, it's honestly a little scary because people are so, what's it called? Divided right now. Yeah, $4, jeez. I mean, look, man, Llama God, I'm not gonna lie to you, okay? Personally, if store-bought mushrooms for 18 ounces is $7, you are making a huge mistake by selling yours for $4, okay? What you need to do is cut this bullshit of being some cute little kid selling blueberries, okay? Enough of that. We're gonna get serious here, okay? You're done. No more. Instead, you're going to make a business name and you're gonna run a small business, because nothing gets rich people off more than supporting a young man's dreams of being an entrepreneur and business owner. So you need to come up with some sort of reason of why you're earning the money, and why you started your blueberries selling business. You know, maybe some of your earliest memories are picking blueberries with your mom, and you guys would sell them or eat them together, and you decided one day you'd sell them or something, right? And what you're gonna do is you're gonna market the shit out of them being organic, non-GMO, sustainably grown, fresh, local. You're gonna use every single buzzword you can use, you know, high in fiber, everything. And you are going to have very, very good looking art and designs, and like a little poster or pamphlet you can hand out. You're gonna make pamphlets and hand them to people, and you're gonna have like different prices, and you're gonna have a phone number and an email for them to request you to like go to their house. That way you don't have to go to people's houses anymore. I mean, you'll have to, but your neighbor or whoever the fuck will eat the blueberries. They'll have the little pamphlet, and some neighbor that's hanging out with them, or at some point someone's gonna see that pamphlet again, and two things are gonna happen. They're gonna throw it in the garbage immediately, or they're going to be curious and be like, what the fuck is this? He's literally just selling blueberries? Who is this? And then boom, now it's a conversation starter. That person's gonna be like, oh yeah, it's this kid down the road. He has a blueberry business. They're gonna eat that shit up, dude. Especially if you can get onto Google Maps and find sort of like the richest or one of the richest neighborhoods near you. I would say within like a 30-minute drive. And what you'll do is ask your parents to drive you there, or get a friend to drive you there, or, you know, however you can get there. And that is the neighborhood in which you will go and sell. And that is going to be huge because they will be even more likely. Because these rich people, right, they'll pay $8 they'll pay $10 for organically, sustainably grown blueberries locally by a cute little kid. Dude, absolutely. So all I'm saying is, if you genuinely want to make some cash dollars, I'm your guy, bro. Let's open up a shop. Blueberries. Oh. But I completely understand wanting to keep things as a hobby and not turn everything into a financial incentive. So if all that you're doing is selling blueberries to make some cash on the side, and it's like literally something super fun and casual and chill for you, hell yeah, dude. Keep that up. Like, seriously, if there's anything you can do for fun and you just happen to make money off of it, make sure if you decide to go full try hard money, that you're willing for that hobby to no longer be a hobby. It's no longer gonna be something that is like just fun for you. And like that, it may be the case where it stays fun for you the whole time, and that's totally fine. I'm just saying, like, be prepared that that may be the case if that's the decision you make. Yeah, look at that. Octo. Thank you for saying that, dude. And yeah, come on down to Larry's where you can get the best berries. Honestly, I think blueberries is the best. Or bluesberries. Like Blue's Clues, dude. Dude, you could dress up. Oh my god, dude. You can make millions. Dress up as this motherfucker. Dress up as the Blue's Clues guy. Call yourself Bluesberries. And you will make millions of dollars. And then have like the Blues dog all over all of your marketing. Dude, I should start a consulting firm. All right, guys, to end this stream, I have a special treat for you. Thank you for watching. I'm going to give you a sneak peek into my real life, guys. So I'm going to give you my school presentation, my project that I made and turned in today. It's going to be maybe 5 minutes or so, and then I'm going to end the stream right after. So feel free to leave if you're not interested in this. This is for my education class, Education 201. Let's get into it, everybody. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jordan. This is Education 201. And this is... Oh, wow. Hey. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. This is my teaching vision. And let's just jump right into it, guys. So, first off, I plan to be a teacher that is focused on the students. I could not give two shits about the curriculum. All that I want to do is just treat these kiddos with respect, help them become more of an individual that's confident in themselves, help them understand the world better and their place in it, and also just like not take school and the academic world so seriously. Like, it's just some grades. You're going to be okay, right? Now, when it comes to my instructional strategies, I really plan on making sure that my class has a lot of variety. So what that means is that I plan to not only lecture, not only use presentations or movies or group activities or board races or paper notes or electronic notes but I plan on just mixing it up, baby. You know, I want you to show up to class and you know exactly what's going to happen, but at the same time, you have no fucking clue what's going to happen. Okay, and what I mean by that is my classroom is going to have a set standard for what I expect to happen throughout the day, because people love normalcy and procedures and just like repetition of doing things the same way. I forget what the word's called right now. Routine. People love routine. Yeah. Now, with active learning, that is where you engage your students in a way which is not just a lecture and PowerPoint. So what that looks like is, sorry, I just want to get some beautiful background music in here. And so what that looks like is a board race, or taking notes really quickly and then comparing them with someone, or having a quick group discussion and then seeing who can get the right answer, and then the groups present their answers. And there's a million other activities I could go on, but I would never stand at the front of the classroom and lecture for an hour and then say bye, right? Like, you are always going to be doing an activity. There's this method called the 10-2 method, where if you're instructing and lecturing for 10 minutes, there should be 2 minutes of activity. Even just something as simple as like, all right, let's take a quick break from the lecture. I just want you guys to chill for a second. And can anyone tell me one thing that I've talked about so far today? And like, that was awful, because you don't actually ever want to say that. Can anyone tell me? Because then a kid's just going to raise their hand and be like, I can, or he can. So just, I'm in presentation mode right now, not teaching mode. So please excuse my language. Okay. And I'm also going to utilize the hierarchy of learning. So what that is that studies have proven that there's this triangle. Okay. This triangle is the amount of retention that students have. So at the bottom of the triangle, with about 10% retention, is lecture and just listening to someone fucking talk. And then at the top of the triangle, with like a 90% retention rate, is teaching others. So once you're smart enough, or not smart enough, once you know enough to be able to teach others, when you end up teaching someone, you remember the material so much better than if you just learned it. And then in the middle of that retention rate is also things like group discussion, group activities, etc. So for the classroom setup, I want it to be very roaming and very functional. I in no way plan to stay at the front of the classroom. Definitely going to be moving around, checking things out. So that's going to be fun. Also, I would like to have my tables in little groups. Okay. Groups are such a great way to add social pressure to students and their behavior, but at the same time, do it in a subtle way. It's also a great way to build rapport with your students, because you can have a conversation with your class at the beginning of when you start teaching them and be like, yo, like, do you guys want seating assignments, or do you want to just make your own groups? 9 out of 10 times, they're going to want to make their own groups. And then you let them know, like, hey, I'm totally fine with that. However, we need to actually still behave, right? I'm so totally down for the vibe, you know, hang out with your mates, let's get it. And that really helps them buy into the idea of actually behaving well in class, because they're like, oh, you know, like, yeah, I want to sit with my friends. My class is going to be filled with a lot of different things. Specifically, I'm going to have my own storage, but also my students are going to have a lot of different resources available to them, such as like a showcase that has example work for them to look at and understand assignments better. There's going to be a classroom storage for them to put their stuff in, and also various resources like maps or anything that I'm using to help explain the lecture. Now, pinnacle points. Pinnacle points are fantastic. If you want to hear more about these and more about my classroom, you're going to have to comment below and let me know, or put it on my Discord, because that's all you're going to get. If you want to see the rest of it, you got to comment and let me know. I'm going to leave you on a cliffhanger there. So YouTube, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful night.